Hi, my name is Kevin, and today we are going to go through a presentation process creating an app called BlockClub Calendar, which is a local community app that allows users to join or host events. Let's jump right in. What is a user audience facing? What kind of problems they have? Here are our goals. What kinds of goals need to be accomplished? Why would they need BlockClub Calendar? People are naturally social. Many people feel the need to get together in groups to participate in events together or other activities. Have you ever wanted to go to your local basketball or baseball game, but you don't have a lot of friends to go with? BlockClub Calendar provides an opportunity for you to get in contact and arrange a meeting with individuals you don't yet know who have the same interests as you. BlockClub Calendar provides that opportunity by enabling users to access updates and alerts about upcoming events in their local area. It also enables them to join or host these local events. The job of BlockClub Calendar is to provide the best user experience for each user. Let's talk about MVP, minimum viable product. This is the product and by which can be broken down into the barest usable functions and tested. We can break down our MVP into two users. First, we have Bernardo. Bernardo wants to host local events with a group of guys who are interested in the same activities as him. Second, we have Linda. Linda is looking to join group events tailored to cosmetology and fashion. Who are some of our competitors? We researched two top competitors. Here we found out some of their strengths and some of their weaknesses, where they could improve, and what we could do better than them. Research planning. Here we plan our research. At the beginning of our research process, we make assumptions about what the user would want and would want to accomplish to give our user the best user experience for the product. You need to formulate some research questions, conduct surveys. These will be based off of some assumptions and the affinity map. We want to conduct some user interviews as well, and we'll need a script for how we ask questions, what order, and how we present ourselves during the interview. Next, we start the research recruitment process, recruiting potential users to participate in research. The third step in research planning is starting to flesh out your research methods, such as user interviews, surveys, and contextual analysis. These are some of the forms of gathering data throughout research about how your product works. Proto-personas. Using what we know from our competitors and from the typical user that we see from our competitors, we can begin to create proto-personas. A proto-persona is a typical user. They are designed for that particular user archetype. Proto-personas will help us to remember that we are making a product for a user mindset. Next is the research phase. We conducted 4 user interviews for BlockClub Calendar. At this stage, we recorded our interviews so that we could gather the data and disseminate it later. We gathered data from surveys about using products like BlockClub Calendar. Next, we can evaluate our key findings and takeaways. Our data shows that users want a simple process in finding local group group events. You want to be alerted to the events that they are interested in and that are happening in their area. Users also want to host events for free. Users want an RSVP system so that users can find the number of people needed for a host group event, or if that event has too little or too many people. Here is the journey mapping phase. Here we have a journey map based off of Bernardo Pitt's proto-persona. It is a mapping process by which steps are taken to show the process by how a user finds and finally first uses a product. Here we can see Bernardo's emotions and thoughts start with frustration and impatience. Bernardo goes through the process of searching, finding BlockClub Calendar, evaluating BlockClub Calendar, and discovering that BlockClub Calendar satisfies his needs. This is the process of the journey map through all the steps. Finally, the diagram and document user flow process. A user flow is a diagram or blueprint of the process a user picks beginning to end. The user will make decisions based on what options are presented before them. User flows come to an end when the process is completed or when the user can no longer continue forward and must cancel. We tried to conceive every possible decision and action the user might have to experience in this particular process. We are looking to see if there are things that we can change in the process or if we can give them more options. Can the user simply go from the start to the end, giving them all the options they require? Are there things that we have to improve about the process? These are things that we look for when gathering the data from a user flow. What did I learn? I learned that today that there is a lot that goes into research. Getting people to participate in your research can be difficult, but it can be very rewarding. One person can give you amazing insights. I know that if I had to do this over again, I would be much more prepared. I have a greater respect for those who conduct research. Thank you for taking the time to watch the presentation. I hope it was informative.